Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Come in, family, and hit that subscribe button, the like button, and please go to blackstartv.store. Listen, the delineation movement is so strong. We got people so mad right now. Family, I got a couple videos for y'all. I definitely want to get into Roland Martin and and how mad these people are about us delineating. And it's so funny because I just did a video on like the caucuses and whose priority is it to, prioritize immigrants, right? And this is the real reason behind their argument right here and behind what these people are saying. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all and then we're gonna break it down as we play it real quick.
So first, let's talk about what foundational Black Americans are. So the term refers to a concept coined by activist and filmmaker Tariq Nasheed. It's used to describe Black individuals in the United States who are descendants of African people enslaved in the U.S. prior to the abolition of slavery in 1865. Here we go. I want to start off with you, Shelley.
My never to be humble opinion is that this movement is a way to further segregate and divide Black people, give me a second, and have these FBAs use this one as a good separation technique or a good segregation technique. Now, let me say this. I don't give a damn who you associate with, who you want to be called, or what group. I don't really care. But I think this particular issue is a way for, I'm going to say, maybe more conservatives to use as, oh, I'm separating myself because I am a slave or have ancestors that were slaves or whatever. I don't care. Ultimately, I am a foundational Black American. I was born here.
You're not a foundational Black American just because you're born here. Now, you just read the definition and your family has no ties to the United States. And family, listen to these people. Listen to how mad they are over our delineation because it's effective. It's effective. You cannot tell me our delineation ain't effective to have people this mad, because what can be so bad about us saying that we are a specific people? Because we know that you don't identify as foundational Black American. That's why you saying it like that. You identify as the Caribbean you are. Fact though.
And, a lot of people talk about being separate and all of this other stuff. Well, look, you can do that now. Find yourself an island in the South Pacific and just go be separate. But most people don't even know how to feed themselves without a supermarket. So that's something that would break down very quickly.
Now, these foundational Black Americans.
Now, break down quickly. It's a lineage. You talking about go to an island? No, we are here. You go back to your island. We're here already. See, they want to make this some type of movement. They're trying to turn this into a movement. No, it's a lineage. And no matter what you say, it is what it is. And we're standing on it. And they're mad because a lot of us are standing on it now. Because anybody whose parents and whose lineage traces back to that, and we say, yo, we going by this now. I have not ran into one Black person who like, nah, I'm not saying that. Like, no, They'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So for people to be mad, the only people that are mad are people who look like us but are not us.
Americans, the authority, whoever they are. I've never heard of such. And no, you may not claim me in your group, just because I happen to be born an American, right? Born an American with beautifully melanated skin, but American nonetheless, right? We're not going to start dividing ourselves into these little pockets that make it easier for people to take advantage of other people.
No. Now, it's easier for you to take advantage of resources. It's easier for you to take advantage of resources and separate yourself when it comes time to get immigrant resources. Yes. All this H-1B1 DACA stuff, and y'all get a lot of resources and a lot of benefits. And again, because some of these people were born here, this is what I truly believe this, because they were born here, right? So they feel like, yo, I've been growing up all my life as like Black, like, even all the Black Americans like considered me Black. Now that there's a delineation, you like, hold up, my peoples ain't y'all. I'm actually am different from y'all. You see what I'm saying? And now it's like, yo, you feel like we separated from you, but man, listen, we are.
And let me tell you something. I'm sick of FBAs. Okay.
I'm sick of them too. I'm just sick of people begging all the damn time.
Yeah. You can actually walk down Baltimore and step in human feces, and it's generally from an FBA. Okay. So
yeah, that's how she coming. But Baltimore, huh? See, and it's so funny because you want us to align with this. This is what they want us to align with. And it's not a group. It's not a group because you just read the definition. But family, hold on. Listen, I'm going to take y'all, to your boy Roland Martin. Let me get to your boy Roland Martin real quick. Yo, I'm telling you, we got these people hot, family. We got these people hot.
Trump and his minions, this is all tied together, a couple days ago, in their attack on migrants, they've been touting the 14th Amendment. And Trump.
See, right now he's already mad about Trump's attack on migrants. See, this is what I mean. These Negroes are so mad at immigration. You aren't fighting for any Black issues. That's your issue. And you're mad that we don't want you fighting for immigration.
Trump goes out and he says that, that 14th Amendment, that was meant. That was meant only for formerly enslaved people of African descent. And that was music to the ears of the foundational Black Americans, the FBA, the freedmen, ADOS. Oh, they all on social media. See? It was only for us. That law was only for us.
It was.
No law is only for one group of people.
That's not true. They have the Asian hate bill crime. That's strictly for them. They have the one for the Jewish community, strictly for them. So I don't know what he's talking about. There's definitely laws specifically for certain people.
So he's using, some of y'all need to understand. Y'all got to recognize what Bill Duke said in that movie, High Flying Bird. They invented a game on top of the game. Trump is deliberately trying to play the wedge game because he knows there's a group of Black people who are so anti-immigrant and who think that they are so conscious that they are driving this messaging on social that's only for us. We only want to see laws for us. We only want to see bills for us. And that is at the roots of what's going on with this discussion about the 14th Amendment. Joining us right now, my guest is Carla McAnders, Director of the Legal Defense Fund's Thurgood Marshall Institute. Carla, I'm adding you to this because all of
Now, why wouldn't we want bills just for us? If the bills that we're getting now aren't helping us and we're still in the same position, since all of these people been in office that you've been arguing about, Obama, whoever, Biden, if we're still in the same position, that means we have to switch it up. That means we have to switch up what we're doing.
this ties together, Carla. It is meant to drive wedges between Black, Latino, Asian, Native American. The rights lawsuits, Harvard.
No, it's not meant to drive wedges. It's meant to get resources. See, all these people that he just named get resources strictly for themselves. Again, that has nothing to do with laws. He's trying to conflate the two. He's at one time he's saying, "Oh, laws are just for everybody." Right? There's no law that's specifically for one person, even though that's a lie. Now over here, he's talking this. That's not the same thing.
Harvard affirmative action programs meant to drive the wedge. And there are Black people who are falling for the okie doke, who are playing right into it, who think that, oh no, these are things that are just for us, when it's been established by the Supreme Court that the 14th Amendment does not only apply to the descendants of formerly enslaved people of African descent. Folk need to realize the game that is being played. This is a master race strategy that is being employed as we speak, and it's unfolding every single day.
Definitely. Thank you for having me today. I think you're hitting on the core issue here, is that citizenship has always been narrowly construed to only include a certain group, and it's been very exclusionary. So if you go back to 1790 with the Naturalization Act, it was limited to free white males. Then you had, Dred Scott arguing that, a formerly enslaved person who's in the North, that he should be given citizenship rights. You had the Supreme Court responding in Dred Scott saying that, just as Taney said, that the Black man has no rights to which the white man is bound to respect. And so the 14th Amendment came along and it provided citizenship, membership, and belonging to all persons born or naturalized.
And again, the only people that was for was us. That was the only people that they were talking about. Don't try to use those little technical terms. Don't try to use that little legal
And
jargon.
again, I'm trying to keep people to understand, keep them centered on what's going on here. This is master race language. When they are attacking illegal immigration, attacking migrants, what they're saying is, we need all of these dark people out. When he calls African nations shithole countries, when he lies about Haitian immigrants are eating dogs and cats in Springfield, Ohio, he has no problem with white immigrants.
Yo, this whole thing is about immigrants. That's all he's defending. Anytime we start talking about Black Americans, you start getting mad. So we're not your intention whatsoever. Think about it, family. All you do is speak about immigrants, and then when we speak about foundational Black Americans, you get mad. So that means you want them to get their resources and not us. Simple as that.
He has no problem with that. In fact, they would prefer in Ohio and in Minnesota and in Wisconsin, if these were white immigrants, they're like, man, we good.
Of course,
and I need everybody to understand that this is what's also playing out in Germany right now. It's been playing out in Europe for the past decade. They have hated African immigrants because they stopped having babies in those countries. And they're like, yo, the master race, we losing. Elon Musk is fixated on birth rates of white people.
First of all, no country in the world is allowing this many people in their country. Of course, European countries are saying not allowing a bunch of Africans in there. No country is allowing a bunch of anybody in there. What are you talking about? Yo, the points that they try to make, and again, they always make their little talking points sound good, but really, you really be making no sense.
This is all about master race.
Ain't about no master race. This is about blocking foundational Black Americans from getting what they need. That's exactly what this is about. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button too. Yeah, that's all this is about, family. And Roland Martin and them are having meltdowns because delineation is killing them. And look, this is what they want. This is what they want, family. Let me play this for y'all real quick. This is what they really want.
We're paying for relocation. Topeka.
Hold on, family.
And this girl
This is my video, so
y'all. And listen to her.
Hold up.
Listen to her.
The United States is trying to recruit more Latino and immigrant residents, and they are paying for relocation. Topeka, Kansas is a Midwestern city with a population of a little over 100,000 people. Recently, the city's mission has been to bring more economic development and support for employers through their Choose Topeka program. With this incentive, Latinos and immigrants can receive up to $15,000 if they rent or buy homes in the city and are employed by businesses that have partnered with the program with a minimum salary requirement of $50,000. Those who apply must have permission to work in the U.S., and the program isn't just open to Latinos and immigrants. It was recently expanded to military and returning residents. The city has admitted that they are dependent on immigrant, Latino, and Hispanic labor, and well, the truth is the whole country is, so maybe it's time for immigration reform so more Latinos and more immigrants can be a part of incentives like this. But what do you guys think about?
See, where is our incentive? This is what they fighting for. This is what Roland Martin and the Democrats are fighting for them to get that. What? Why we get nothing? So you want me to fight for them to stay to get that while I get no benefit from whatsoever? Man, you crazy. You are crazy. Man, listen. Peace, love, and reparations, man. I'm up out of here. We got them crashing because we are delineating. We are focusing on our lineage, and we are trying to get lineage-based policies. Why? Because we want stuff that's just specific for us, just like that. Just like that.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for Black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, Black folk, as I told you, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated Black folk getting into this dilemma? And what Black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave Black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with Black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from Black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.